Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome to the Queen Tulsa Morning Show. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press the subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed to the show, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings, on the agenda today, we have a few hot topics, and we are definitely going to sound off about the Pink Friday 2 album that was released over the weekend. Well, we have a lot to get into, so let's get into it.
Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't fight. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So there has been a lot going on over the weekend, child, and one of the people that has been in the headlines is Cardi B and Offset. Okay, it has really been a lot. I feel like it's been um I feel like things are being done due to promo. We know that Offset is actually going to be putting out his album and things like that. And so I just feel like him and Cardi are really utilizing the social media to gain traction to his music and things like that. Well, it says Offset delivers the official visuals for Blame It on Set. So that's pretty much what's going on right there. Now, let's get into this article right here, child. Let's go over here to Blueface right quick. All right, so Blueface announces new show coming on Zeus. Rap Queens West. Winner will get $1 million deal. Okay. I'm not really big on this, but when we talk about marketing, this guy is definitely sought after, and he's not my particular cup of tea. But Jaden and Krishan are going head over heels for him, and even his mom. I mean, Carlissa, honey, she jumps in the mess like here and there, and she's pretty much everywhere. Now, let's get into this because I actually do want to ask my audience this. Mentally, how are y'all doing today? Mentally, how are y'all doing today? Mentally, how I'm doing today is, I guess I'm okay. I really can't complain about things. I'm just seeing the best. I'm just trying to see the best that comes out of today. So I'm here, I'm present. I am, my mind be racing. So racing thoughts, a little in anxiety this morning. I do have my caramel frap from McDonald's. So I'm here, I'm present. I am making myself available to life experiences today. So mentally, how are you doing? We definitely need to ask ourselves that, and also ask those that are around us that as well. And shout out to the neighborhood talk because they are actually giving us all of our articles today. All right, so Nicki Minaj has a message. She says, dropping on all you hoes. Petty be back like she never. I'ma show the true unadulterated meaning of being petty. And child, I don't think she was talking about her last name. you know, because she is Mrs. Petty, right? Her husband name is Kenneth and his last name is Petty. Child, well, you know, of course, T.I. and Tiny, their footage is still circulating on the internet, child. They are allegedly into it, child. They were speeding. And I actually did a live on this. So you guys make sure you go back and check my short videos where you can see where T.I. was pulled over. He was addressed by the cop. The cop is asking him had he been drinking. T.I. says no. T.I. had purchased a vehicle. Actually, he traded in a vehicle. So he didn't come off the lot. He didn't go down to the lot and he didn't spend cash money. And I think a lot of people were, you know, a little bamboozled by that. So let's go ahead and take a listen so you guys can hear for yourself. If you've ever purchased a car, usually they give you, you know, the paperwork and things like that. Well, apparently T.I. didn't have his paperwork. So let's hear what they have to say right quick and we'll come right back.
That's right there. How you doing? So I'm Trooper Brochet with the Drug Safety Patrol. Here's I'm stopping you. One, you just flew past my door at a very high rate of speed. You drove on the shoulder back there and almost struck that car back there on 75 southbound, okay? Well, where's the tag to your car?
I just bought it today.
You just bought it today? All right, how much you had to drink tonight, man? You had to drink tonight? Any reason why you're traveling the way you were traveling?
I was arguing with a girl.
You was arguing with your girl? All right, well, is it Mr. Clifford Joseph?
Yeah.
Where you coming from, Mr. Joseph?
Coming from the lounge.
Your lounge? Where's your lounge?
Right at North Side and Traver. No, North Side and Travis.
Travis? All right, man, so why you driving like that down there, man?
She was getting on my nerves. She was I apologize. She was getting under my skin.
Okay, when was the last time you consumed any alcoholic beverage? Well, how long ago would you say?
Today. I can't even recall.
You can't remember? All right, so your mom going through a few evaluations.
I ain't doing none of that.
None of that? Okay. All right. So you're driving in that manner. Okay. Your eye seems bloodshot and watery. Okay.
My eyes seem bloodshot.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You see, you can't recall when you last had your last drink.
I ain't telling you that I haven't had any drink.
Yeah, but you said you don't recall. You don't remember when you had your last drink.
What I'm saying is, you asked me when the last time I have had something to drink. I'm telling you, I haven't had anything to drink.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're trying to ask me something to make me say that I've done something that I haven't done.
Not at all. It's just that's not normal, man. What you did back there is not normal. Can you tell me the way you were driving back there? You could either hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. All right, just that same position, same exact place you drove back there. I worked at Fatality not too long ago, man.
Sir, I understand that you have a very difficult job. I understand that you have.
Hey, fine, I got you.
I understand you have a very difficult job. I understand that there's a lot of stress that comes with that job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to add to it.
I know you're good, man. You're fine.
I don't want to add to it. I don't want to make your job no more difficult than it has to be. I don't want to be a burden on you.
No, you're not a burden on me, man.
Nah,
you're not at all, buddy. Not at all, sir.
I'm telling you the honest to God truth. Me and my old lady were arguing. If you go ask her, she'll tell you we were arguing. And I just kind of, I was trying to get home fast as I could to get out the car.
Where's home for you?
I'm going up 400 to exit 5.
You're far? Where's your registration to the car? Is it in there? Any type of thing? Stop in there.
Now forgive me, because I don't know how to. Okay,
you're fine, man.
Give me my phone. If it's not here.
Yeah, just something on Fifth now. Just check it out.
Give me 1 second.
I got you.
I just got it today, so I think I had like 48 hours before I actually have to have the hard copy.
Yeah, that's fine. Just you have anything with the VIN number as far as a year, make, and model?
Yeah,
I probably want to check the other side. Can you see it here?
Give me 1 second.
I got you, brother.
Hey, I got pulled over. I need something with the VIN number, year, make, and model. I need some kind of registration. What do I have?
Let them know that you just bought the car
and that the paperwork is being sent to you on Monday, and also send them the insurance card.
Well, they need something with the year, make, and model of the car, like some kind of verification that I guess that I'm supposed to drive.
I'm saying, asking if you have the insurance on the car also. So the insurance on the car, if you have that.
The
also.
Insurance on the car, of course. Well, I have insurance on me, so anything I'm in is insured. Yes. So I can see, I can have.
Oh yeah, you can show that. You can show me that.
But as far as the car is concerned.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Here we go.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I was just minding my business and just.
She was getting on my nerve.
You guys okay? You see, if I'm saying, I don't want you to be out in the cold. Yeah, I don't want you to be out in the cold. That's why. Appreciate you, man. You can say just I don't. It's cold out, so it's gonna take a little bit. I'm trying to run through it.
Like I said, we in it together now at that point, right?
So you can step behind it, man. It's fine with me, brother. Because I'm catching some heat in there, so I don't want you to be out here. That's it.
Okay, so pretty much when I saw that footage, actually the actual dash cam footage of T.I., like when I tell you the trooper, he was not exaggerating on how he was driving. And I am surprised that he did not like take him into custody. But it goes on and on. T.I. denies that he has been drinking or anything like that. He says that him and Tiny were arguing and she was getting on his nerves. The only thing that was in my mind was flying down 285 and I'm wasted. You know, that was one of his lyrics. And so I don't know. It was a lot. And I just say, if you and your wife are going to be arguing and fussing and fighting like that, like y'all need to be off of the road. Like you could have seriously hurt somebody, but get into this.
Class condition, that's when you flew past me before you got on the 85 to the entrance to 85, driving in the Gord, right? And that's felt to into your lane because you just kind of came right across.
It's her fault.
They gonna pay for it.
You know what? She gonna pay for it.
They gonna pay for it.
Welcome to the
Look good. You good, brother.
Hey. Just included. This is your fault.
You good, man. Just take care of it, okay? All right. So I'm gonna give you a warning. You just bought the car for the tag and stuff like that. You bought the car, so there's no point of citing you for that. All right? Okay. Well, you good to drive though, man?
Yes.
You sure?
Absolutely.
You don't want to call somebody else to drive? I can wait for
I'm
that.
Fine.
You sure?
I haven't been drinking. I'm fine.
I know you haven't been drinking, because it's Scott's problem.
I'm fine. I assure you.
You should.
Give me your phone number. I'll call you as soon as I get home.
I will. All right, brother. Okay. So just look for all right. So now if you like.
All right, so yeah, that was a whole nother shenanigan. Well, speaking of shenanigans, child, we got Cardi B with a message. She says 2024.
That's nice. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all feeling good? I worked my ass off for this shit. I wrote this song when I reached my most successful song, Bodak Yellow. Yeah. And I love that feeling. I work my ass for this shit. I cry for this shit. And I will never let nobody take this shit from me. Never. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all that gyrating and stuff, that's just a little bit too much for me. They say Offset was channeling his inner Michael Jackson. I wish that they would just let the man rest. Okay, so peep this out. Cardi B confirms she's single, says she doesn't believe the Offset Krishan rumors, but she took it as a sign to be done. I want to start 2024 fresh and open. So let's go ahead and get up into this. Let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say.
I've been single for a minute now. I know today has been an eventful day. I don't pay mind to none of that. Like I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to put me none of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to like, not afraid, I just don't know how like to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. Like I've been, the last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took it as a sign. So I wanna
more important. Rap should sound like fucking rap. That's y'all fucking problem. And that's why all of the record labels are, not all, but some are scrambling so bad because they about to go fucking bankrupt. Because they was trying so bad to replace this one bitch. And when you water something down, you lose the quality, which then loses the investors and investments. Because it's not bringing back any profit. And that is why people who do not understand rap are judging rap. Why? It's because the same way y'all used to get mad and say, who's actually voting for the Grammys? Well, guess what? You have no idea that most people voting for most awards don't listen to that kind of music that they're voting. Most people speaking on music don't actually listen to the kind of music they're speaking on. More important.
Honey, Nikki had a lot to say. I mean, I think that she has a point right there. Oh, child, let's get into it. We got Blueface back up into the news. He says NLE been calling my phone all day about his baby mama, but I'm a tender. NLE Chopper says keep bullying women that ain't gonna work here and stop snitching. That ain't very SY of you. PS Shot of Flow 7 out now too. Oh wow. So I don't know. These internet beefs are just going, they're doing too much. So getting into this just hilarious.
More important. Rap should sound like fucking rap. That's y'all.
Okay, so Just Hilarious jumped in the comments and said, but you're purposely doing features with these girls that can't rap. You never put somebody that can actually rap on your ish. So you're in fact helping the labels replace you. Do you all agree? I don't know. I just feel like this whole industry situation can be a bit much and it can be toxic. Shout out to our royal member, 111. Yes. When he says, please like, share, subscribe, and join the combo respectfully. Right. So get into this. I don't know if you guys know, but apparently, child, Tamar and her boo, they broke up, they got back together, they broke up, they got back together, and apparently it was Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I guess she had ended up hooking up with Tamar's ex-boyfriend, I guess when they were, not talking at the time of whatever the case may be. But they have been hitting the headlines as well. And I don't know, it's been a little extra. And like I said, when it comes to these celebrities, I just feel like it's more of a publicity stunt. That's why we're not gonna, reshare that story because it wasn't nothing positive that had come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of nothing positive coming up out of something, child, let's get into Boosie. So Lil Boosie, as you all know, this dude is very controversial. He is a rapper and he hasn't had like a squeaky clean past in the industry. So check this out. Boosie exposes his son who is trapping in Baton Rouge, making $1,500 a day. Rap legend Boosie has said that he hates snitches, but fans are claiming that the father may have inadvertently snitched on his eldest son, who claims that he's in the city of Baton Rouge trapping. Media Takeout learned that Boosie went on Instagram Live and exposed an intimate conversation that he was having with his son. Boosie can be heard telling the young man that he wants him to come home and move back into Boosie's Atlanta mansion. But Boosie also recorded his son's response. The young man can be heard telling his father that he's currently in the city of Baton Rouge trapping or selling narcotics. Boosie's son claims that he makes approximately $1,500 a day selling poison to his community. It's not clear whether the young man realized that he was incriminating himself to millions of people on his father's Instagram Live. Child, what do y'all think about that? I mean, he is so outspoken and can be so wrong, honey. Well, child, speaking about outspoken, child, we at Charleston White. Child. Let me tell you what happened to Charleston White. Y'all know he loved the police. Yeah, that's him like sitting in the middle of the cops right there. So podcaster Charleston White jumped during performance hospitalized with concussion. Charleston White, the controversial podcaster who is known to say outrageous things to Black people in an attempt to pick fights and get clout, finally may have learned his lesson. Media Takeout learned that Charleston was jumped by a group of men during a comedy performance the other night. It all started when Charleston started making fun of a group of men in the audience when the men got upset. Charleston challenged the men to a fight. The tiny podcaster even threatened to beat the men up. That was a bad idea. The men jumped on stage, tackled Charleston, and pounded him into the ground with brutal fists and stumps. Media Takeout learned that Charleston was knocked unconscious and had to be rushed to the hospital. Early reports say that Charleston suffered some pretty massive bruising and that he suffered from a concussion. Charleston was released from the hospital and made a video this morning showing his face with a pretty serious bruise on his forehead. He seemed to be in good spirits. Child, that's a lot. I mean, when you talk about being controversial and things like that, and I mean, you got to take proper precautions. I saw that he was tripping peripheral. I don't know, how he gets ready for his shows or how he prepares or anything like that. But when you're controversial like that and you are pretty much going after everybody, your security game should be like Trump tight. You should have like grade A security. Like nobody is supposed to be able to breathe on you. Like when even in passing, nobody is to be like 50 feet from me. If I have security and I'm that controversial, no ma'am. So I think that it was a bad part on it was a bad call on his part and his team for them not to up the security, knowing that he is very out there like that. Well, guys, this was just a tad bit of the morning show. I want you guys to sound off in the comments and let me know what you think about that. D.L. Hughley said he is making a mockery of the true comedian's craft. Okay, get into that. Well, listen here. I want you guys to sound off in those comments and tell me what you really feel and think about it. get into it, and we will be back here with another show in about 30 minutes. We'll see you soon.
Anything he want with you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
Scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin.
I crumble. My children crumble. My grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my meat.
There are ways to win the war in a different way.
Better learn. You best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure.